Kimberlin and Gary have definitely found the secret to true love. Here at Lake Mead, just outside of Las Vegas, we get a chance to see just how special their relationship is. Very romantic. I mean, it is. This is the kind of place where you bring a date with a picnic basket.
It is pretty.
A little wine.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do that? Did you romance her up here, Gary?
Not up here.
No, not up here.
Okay.
We just moved here. We're going to give them time to romance me here.
And I understand you're in the boating business, Gary.
Right. Most of our stuff is day stuff, and we have jet skis and ski boats and large boats, small boats, sailboats.
I'm coming to hang out with you. It's final. You enjoy going out in the lake and boating, I understand.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I love water skiing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in San Diego, I have another boat, a nice big boat that I can scuba dive off of and fish, and I've always enjoyed the water. Yeah.
Now, you build houses, you scuba dive, you trap shoot.
Yes. Yes, I do. I just got into that. First one was at the Charlton Heston Shootout. It's the first time I'd ever shot at all, and I won. So I was really happy about that. And then I just won everything at the Louise Mandrell Shootout in Nashville.
Except they put the clay pigeons like that?
Clay plates.
Ooh, Sheila with a gun. Now that's scary. So, you shoot traps, and I understand you play golf, a game that I've never been able to play. And I also know that sometimes you and Gary shoot hoops together. Now, I can play some ball. You guys are something else. Let me tell you, you're a real-life super couple. Hey, I think that's great.
I know! That's it.
How long have you been married?
3 years.
Years.
Yeah.
But I've dated her since she was, well, a long time. And I've known her since she was 13.
You both were 13 at the time?
No.
Oh.
I'm a good half year older than she is.
Tell me, on soaps, we have these weddings that are usually larger than life. Beautiful, grand wedding. What was your real-life wedding like?
Oh, it was larger than life.
Huge.
Yeah, enormous. I always dreamt of having a candlelight wedding. And I did a lot of things that Gary didn't know about until the day of the wedding. And I had live trumpets and everything, and the doors came open, and trumpet volontaire, went off, and harps and everything. It was really beautiful. And we had 500 people there. It was great. Everyone had a really good time for about 5 days. That's how long our wedding lasted.
5 days?
Oh, yeah.
We had golf tournaments, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, I had, 20 people, 30 people at mine.
That's what happens when you don't have very many friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Kimberlin and Gary. That's it for this edition of CBS Soap Break. Then tell me about, how do you find the balance? How do you find the time for, what's time between Gary and Kimberlin? What do you do to make it work?
The key thing is time that we do have is for us. We're not so interested in going out with our friends and things like that. I mean, that's all fine and wonderful, but family time is the most important time for us. And with Alexis, she's our life.
Yeah.
She is our life. There's no doubt about that.
Now, with your busy schedule, your career, your boating business, where do you find time for just you?
Well, it's hard. Alexis is a part of us now, so, she goes to bed at 7, and then I guess that's our time, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. After 7...
After 7, she goes to sleep, and we open a bottle of wine and sit on the couch and watch a movie. How's that?
That's the end of the story.
That's the end of the story.
That sounds very romantic. Well, I guess it doesn't get much better than this. But now I want to know why Sheila is one of the most hated women on TV.
The baby needs changing.
We've talked about Gary, the boating. I want to talk about something that a lot of people want to hear about. And that is Sheila.
Oh,
right?
boy. Okay.
Let's start with, how did you get the role of Sheila?
Actually, I was brought in to screen test for the part of Cassandra Rawlings on The Young and the Restless. And I did not get the part. And I was going to give everything up. I was going to go back to school to be an architect. I was taking some real estate courses to get me through that. And I got a call at my house from Jill Newton, who was casting Young and the Restless, asking if I'd be interested in this part that was going to be on for about 30 days to cause problems between 3 characters on the show. And I said, yeah, I'd love that.
Did I do the right thing, though? You were perfect. You're perfect. Well, you know, the light didn't come on and it didn't come on. I thought, well, I better see if that one's still on.
And, you know, 30 days turned into 3 months, and 3 months is turning into going on 5 years.
Turning into history.
Nah.
Because, no, really, this role has been one of the most popular villainesses.
All-around bad girl.
All-around bad girl in soap history. It really has.
Your own son even thinks on his mother. You bitch!
And what you did also, not only did you come on and prove yourself as a very talented actress, but you crossed over to another show. You crossed over to the sister show.
As the same character.
As the same character on Bold and the Beautiful.
Right.
What was that like? How did that feel going from one show to another?
Oh, it was a great feeling. I was really getting to the point on Young and the Restless where I was dreading the phone call. And I got a call on set one day, and I thought, oh, this is it. And it was from Bill Bell.
The executive producer of both shows, Bill Bell.
Exactly. And he said, what if everyone thought Sheila died, but she didn't? I said, uh-huh. And he said, well, what if she escaped? I said, uh-huh. And he said, what if she went to L.A.? And I said, uh-huh. And he goes, Kimberlin, the Bold and the Beautiful's in L.A. And I said, well, that'd be fine with me. It'd be wonderful. And I was very excited. And the hardest thing was to hang up that phone on set and have people look at me and go, ooh, what was that about? And the last words from him were, you can't say anything to anybody. You can tell your husband, but that's it.
Dual roles, dual paychecks.
Hello.
I like that.
Yeah.
You see, when you play twins...
Only when you work both shows on the same day.
And which you did quite a few times.
For a while, yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. She's a fun character to play.
Well, if Bill Bell is listening to this, listen, I think Neil Winters, my role on Young and the Restless, should have an evil twin brother over on
Living in L.A.
Living in L.A. on Bold and Beautiful. The entire country, at one point during your career at Young and the Restless, was tuned into the Sheila storyline, you stealing the baby. People hated you as Sheila, right?
Right. They love to hate me. Let's put it that way.
They love
to hate me. Okay.
Because you were so evil. You portrayed such an evil character. Good girl, Kimberlin, right? Bad girl, Sheila. How do you get that? How do you find that?
I really believe that you can convince yourself of anything. And people do it all the time. You know, if they tell themselves they're depressed over and over again, they just become more depressed. If they're happy about something and they tell everyone, oh, this is so wonderful, they just become happier and happier as you know, the time goes on. I will just tell myself that I'm evil. If I have something evil that I have to be doing that day on the show, I will tell myself I'm upset. And the more you tell yourself these things, the more you convince your body of it, and you become it. But I'm only bad when I'm paid to be.
Yeah. Oh, I see. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Cornered, and you know it.
Another outburst of blood.
We need to dispose of a body.
And a rivalry so deep,
She has to be dealt with.
it takes 2 shows to contain them.
If it comes down to a battle of wills, I'm gonna win.
This puzzle is no game.
Well, anyway, I'm here at the airport. I got a flight to catch, but I got to tell you, I had a great day. Kimberlin Brown and her family, they're tremendous people. Now, on and off screen, Kimberlin Brown is a very lucky woman. She's created a lifestyle for herself that really works. Between Vegas and L.A., she's got the best of both worlds. Now, speaking of luck, I'm going to try my luck right here